Hello, my name is Mark Helm, and I'm the author of Creating Wealth Through Self-Storage, and I'm the creator of the Storage World Analyzer, the #1 financial analysis software tool in the self-storage industry. And I help people who are getting in the self-storage business or people who are in the self-storage business who want to grow their business purchase self-storage facilities in a strategic way so that they create true wealth and a fulfilling career. And I'm down here in Houston, Texas, and it has been a wet spring down here. Hard to get any construction work done on some expansion projects we're doing down here. But that's not why I'm here this morning. I'm here to talk to you about additional income streams in your self-storage facilities. One of the beautiful things, one of the most fantastic things about self-storage is the amount of additional revenue beyond rental income that can be created with almost every facility. I haven't seen one yet that you can't get a substantial amount of additional revenue from. Way better than any other product type, office, retail, or apartments. In fact, I'm going to be so bold as to say that on any facility you can add a minimum of $250,000 worth of value with additional income streams before you rent your first unit. Bold statement, isn't it? Well, I'm going to stick by it and let me show you how. Let's look at how you can add $250,000 value within a year to your storage facility. The first thing we recommend is becoming a truck dealer. We're U-Haul truck dealers, but any truck dealer will do. You'll have no money in it, and it goes straight to the bottom line. Truck rental, great additional income source of revenue. It goes straight to the bottom line. You have no money in it. $450 a month to $3,500 is what we've discovered that we can earn depending on the facility and the exposure. But let's be conservative here. Let's say that after 6 to 10 months you're earning $650 a month off your truck rental. That's $7,800 a year of additional money found. Truck rentals are an awesome way to generate additional income and increase the value of your self-storage facility. Also, we'll end up renting 1 to 3 units per month additional because we have people bringing trucks in who have them full of goods and need a place to store them. Retail items are another source of great revenue for a facility. You know, we have a manager in one of our facilities that can count on one hand the number of times someone has moved in and hasn't purchased something retail per quarter. Okay, let's talk about retail. So let's assume that we have a 60,000 square foot facility. And we track everything in our facilities. And one of the things we track is what is the retail sales per move-in per month, per manager. Let's say that we have 25 move-ins a month at this 60,000 square foot facility. And we have managers that range anywhere from $12 a month to $30 a month in retail sales per move-in. So let's just say that this manager averages $15 per move-in. So if you have 25 move-ins a month, that would be $375 additional dollars to your facility per month from the sale of retail items. That's $4,500 a year additional income. Right now, we have just found $12,300 per year of additional money. There's very few win-wins in life, but tenant insurance is one of them. It is a phenomenal product for your tenants. When Katrina hit in New Orleans, within 48 hours, The companies had tables set up down there and were dispensing checks to the tenants that had tenant insurance. The people who didn't, that were on their homeowner's insurance, I'm sure you've heard that, my homeowner's covers that, those people spent years fighting with their insurance companies. And if your tenants do get a check from their insurance companies, they have a deductible and usually their premium goes up. Not so with tenant insurance. It's a phenomenal product. So let's say we just have a 50% penetration. In other words, half the people who move in to our facilities in a month purchase it. Tenant insurance has a 50% commission rate with most policies. So using our 25 move-ins, if 50% purchase tenant insurance, and we're going to go with the lowest commission possible of $5. Let's just use $5. 12 people move in and pay $5 a month. Let's look at how that looks like on paper.
Okay, let's say that in this facility, remember we have 25 move-ins per month. And let's just say that half the people, actually less than half, let's say 12 people purchase the tenant insurance. The lowest commission possible is usually around $5 per policy. So what that would mean is this facility would make an additional $60 per month off tenant insurance, and that equates to $720 a year of bound revenue. Now let's talk about late fees, another additional source of revenue. There's a lot more out there, but we're going to stop here. The industry average is 5%. In other words, of your gross income on a facility, typically 5% of that income is in late fees. So here's the deal. Do not let your managers have a lot of discretion. They need some, but not a lot of discretion in charging late fees. You can set your operating system up such that they have to charge the late fees and it's hard for them to waive them. So let's just say that your facility only averages 3% of late fees. So if we're looking at our 60,000 square foot facility at 85% occupancy, and let's just say that we're averaging $9.75 low per square foot. I've done the math, you can check it out, but 3% of that number would equate to $14,917 a year in late fees. Late fees are a very important part of your storage facility's overall revenue program. Do not waive late fees. Our experience is that unless someone's on auto pay, odds are they'll be late at least once during their tenancy. Get the late fee. So let's find our $250,000. If we remember, we had $7,800 worth of additional income from truck rental, $4,500 from retail, $720 from tenant insurance, $14,917 from late fees. We total $27,927. You get an appraisal today with $27,927 of additional income on your P&L. An appraiser, depending on which cap rate they use, let's just be very conservative and say it's an 8 cap, they are going to add $349,212 worth of value to your self-storage facility from these additional revenue income streams. It is not difficult to find $250,000 in your facility through additional revenue streams.
So you see, there is real value in these additional income streams. I'm talking real value, a value that an appraiser will use in determining the value soon after you buy your facility. But it's amazing, many owners are resistant to adding these additional income streams. Many of the people I've worked with say stuff like, well, Mark, I don't want to take my owner's attention away from his primary job, which is renting units. No, The manager's primary job is to increase the value of the asset and provide excellent customer service. And what better way to provide customer service than to give the customer the services that the customer needs? So I was working with a couple, a husband and wife team, the Browns in South Carolina. We sold them a facility that was near some vacation lakes. We expanded and added covered boat rental, a lot of boat retail products, winterizing boats, and it was amazing how resistant they were to it. But within 12 months they had added $500,000, $500,000 of additional value to their asset through these additional income streams. So here's my coaching. Take one additional income stream per quarter and institute it at your facilities. Get the managers familiar with how to sell tenant insurance or how to rent trucks or whatever the additional income source is that you want to implement. Do one a quarter. You know, part of the reasons that the REITs can pay so much money in today's market is that they have this down to a science. They can look at a facility and they can know exactly how much additional income that this facility can generate on top of the rent that the owner isn't currently getting. If you're still resistant to adding additional income streams to your facility, that's okay. Call me. I'd like to buy your facility. We're buying facilities of the people who didn't put on the additional income streams. So here's your action step. Add one additional income stream per quarter for the next 4 quarters. Good operators have a plan. What's your plan? My name's Mark Helm. I'm the author of Creating Wealth Through Self-Storage, and I'm the creator of the Storage World Analyzer, the #1 financial analysis software tool in the self-storage industry. Thank you.